Can you tell by that glorious sound of the waves that I have made it to Portugal? Like, oh, it's not even gonna show up. I've made it. Flight was fine. Got to the hotel, and what is my life right now? They have put me up in a stunning hotel. Like, the view, I have a beach view. The beach is literally on my doorstep. I'm about to go down to the pool and then to the beach to explore, and then I'll have dinner in a little bit. I feel so lucky and privileged and blessed. Like, if I could have told the girl who left Killer Whales almost 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, if I could have told her, hey, in a few years you're still going to be in the industry, you're going to be traveling to consult about social media in beautiful places like this, I don't think I would have believed it. I would have hoped it was true. But yeah, this has been a year in the making, and I am so grateful and blessed to be here. And I am here to work, so starting literally from 9:30 tomorrow morning, I have a lot of work to do and I don't have a lot of time off. So I have this evening, it's currently 6:30 in the evening. I'm gonna go down and try and be at the pool on the beach for an hour and then come back and have some dinner when the sun sets and just enjoy being in this beautiful part of the world for a few days. But this is the view from my balcony. Like, this is just unreal, and I think the pool's down there, so that's where I'm heading now. So I am down at the beach. It is so beautifully warm. I'm literally just in my swimsuit. I think it's probably still like 24 degrees, something like that. The sun is just about setting. This sand, I usually hate sand, but it's so fine. Like, I did go in the water, but I'm already dry. Yeah, it's just lovely, and I don't want anyone to be like, oh God, she's full of herself or getting ahead of herself. Like, I had a big issue when I started coaching like 4 years ago. 4 years ago. No, 4 years ago. I really thought like, oh, should I be doing this? There was a lot of imposter syndrome that went along with it. I was like, why are people coming to me for advice, etc. But after doing it, and then also the podcast and talking to others in the marine mammal industry, and also after going to the EAAM conference, yeah, I should be doing this. And I'm now, I don't want to use cliches, but like stepping into my power and giving myself my worth, knowing my worth maybe, and saying, yeah, you know what, I am uniquely placed and I do have something to contribute and to add. And I'm so excited because tomorrow I basically get to go to Zoomarine and be a mystery guest for the whole day at the park. And they've also booked me in to do their dolphin swim, so I get to experience everything they have to offer guests so that I can then help them share it in the best way. So tomorrow technically I'm working, but it's not gonna feel like work. I mean, I've done a lot of work leading up to it. There's been a lot of, like, I've made presentations, I've done a lot of analysis on their social medias and stuff, so yes, there is work also involved. But this makes it hella easy to bear. Good morning everyone. It is currently just before 7:30 in the morning and I have come down to the beach, which is completely empty. The hotel's right there. It's completely empty because last night I noticed that the sun set where I'm heading, so I knew that the sun would rise the opposite direction and that it would illuminate these cliffs. So I've packed some stuff for shooting content in my bag and I'm gonna try and get some nice photos. Oh, I'm about to get my feet wet. Oh. I'm going to try and get some nice photos over there by the rocks because, like I said, there's no one here, so I can do it when it's quiet. It's 7:30. After I've done this, I'm gonna quickly have some breakfast and then I'm getting picked up in front of the hotel for my day at Zoomarine at 9:40. So I have enough time. Zoomarine doesn't open until 10, so I've got plenty of time to hopefully enjoy this, watch the sunrise because it hasn't actually risen from behind the buildings yet, and hopefully get some nice photos. This is lovely. Success. That took longer than I thought to get the shots that I wanted. Usually I have like an idea in my head and I can kind of see the angles before I shoot them. That was not the case this morning. I had to play about a lot with the angle of the camera and the cliffs and the sea. Like the cliffs would look really small and then I couldn't get the sea in, and the tide's coming in, so obviously because I'm shooting all of this on a timer and a tripod, like I don't have someone here shooting with me, which would be the dream. That would really help. I obviously had to make sure that I was leaving my camera somewhere that the tide wasn't going to come in and wash it away. So it's just after 8 now. The sand is really deep, which is why I'm like panting trying to walk. Still got my bikini on because it's very warm. Like my face is already sweating. Bodes well for today. I'm gonna need to put my hair up. Yeah, so I'm gonna go straight to breakfast and then I'm gonna go upstairs and shower, change into what I'm wearing to go to Zoomarine, and then get my head in the game for consultancy. I'm really conscious of how much I'm filming because I don't want to lose too much battery because I've got a lot to film today. But this is the outfit I have today. I'm gonna wear little white shoes. I've got this lovely breathable short. Can't remember where it came from, but it does have pockets. This is Pull & Bear. It's not a set, they don't quite match, but they match enough for it to look good. This is actually a swimsuit that I think I got from Primark. I am swimming with the dolphins, so this is the suit I'm going to wear, but don't worry, I have remembered to pack some underwear and another shirt for coming back. My hair is down for now. I've done like a half up, half down because I like my curls, but it's already like 25 degrees, so I'm pretty sure that in an hour the whole thing is going up. But this is the outfit, and I'm ready to go. So I am here, I have made it to Zoomarine. The last time I was here, I was 14 years old. 16 years ago. I have to go via the Dolphin Emotions. Please tell me it's called Dolphin Emotions. Yep, Dolphin Emotions, which is their dolphin swim. So I have to go check in for that, even though I'm not booked in to do that until 3. And then I'll be in the park, and I have a very, 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 very tight schedule. I have to see every show, every presentation, like it's a hardship. So I need to memorize it and stick to it and get on and do it.
So are the shows and
Okay, so I'm all checked in. I have my map and everything. The guy that checked me in, his name is Alberto. He's very good at his job. He also understands his job. He went over and above to explain everything. I've just realized it's going to be really hard for me to pretend that I'm not a trainer. Like, I'm such an open book. And he was like, oh yeah, can you swim? You know, like giving me the standard speech. It's very important for guests to hear about dolphin safety, etc. And I just have to stand there and be like, yep, yep, yep. That's going to be hard. But I'm very excited, and I think I'm going to head to the butterfly garden first. So here's the pirates. Welcome to Zoomarine! That was a direct shot for my husband. If Paul was here, he would spend quite a bit of time looking at these koi. He does love a carp. So as you're walking through the park, they have these really nice informative signs about rescue and rehab, the Zoomarine, together we protect stuff. I do wish it was maybe a little bit bigger, because like this writings doesn't exactly jump out at you. But it's all really, really good information, and it's in multiple languages as well, which is obviously important. To the butterfly garden. It's really hard to know where to look because they're so fast. But there's so many butterflies, and Alberto wasn't lying. They do seem very active. He said they're most active in the morning, so if you come, I don't know if you can hear me over the water, so if you come in the morning. The butterfly garden was really nice. It's brand new, and they have a lot of features in there. They have a lot of fish species, they have a lot of butterfly species. It's the correct temperature. I was sweating. But I've come out and I've noticed that they have what is called Porto de Abrigo, which is the rehabilitation center for marine species. Knowing that there was no physical structure to rehabilitate stranded marine species in Portugal, Zoomarine's Porto de Abrigo officially opened its doors in 2002. It was the first rehabilitation center for marine species in Portugal. Amazing! I'm actually really glad that I wore this shirt as well, because it's not that warm. It's not as warm as I thought it was going to be. There's quite a bit of cloud cover and wind, so yeah, I'm glad that I have it on. I'm looking to get into the Wings of the World show, which starts at 10:30, which is literally in like a few minutes. And I thought that was the entrance, but it says exit there. So I'm gonna need to find the actual entrance.
weighing around 44 pounds and with 3 feet long. And just before meeting our entire family, remember that for them and for us, we all have the power to choose the kind of difference we want to see in the world. Porque o momento é agora. Because the time is now.
Okay, Dolphin show is over. First note, it's long. It is a full 30-minute show. A big thing that I saw that I've never seen anywhere else, they had sign language on the video. I think it was British Sign Language, and also I don't know if Portuguese is different, but they had two different, I don't want to be disrespectful, signers, is that what they're called? Doing it, and I've never seen that in any other park, and I loved it. They also had the subtitles in English and also audio English and Portuguese. The trainer was speaking on the mic in English and Portuguese as well. All of the information was super clear. I think the videos at the start felt a bit long, but because the show after it was so long, it didn't matter. Like, everyone was so into it. They did an amazing mix of dynamic behaviors, again, to showcase the naturalistic power of the dolphins. I think the relationship segment maybe could have been a little bit longer, but I like what they did. They talked about the union between trainers and dolphins and the water, and they did a lot of underwater water work, which was brilliant. Also did not know that in Portugal they were still allowed to do hydros and stand-ons. That completely took me by surprise at the end. I was like, hang on, I haven't seen them going around in a while. I don't think I've seen a hydro since I last did a hydro on my last week at Marineland. I think that's the last time I saw one done. But it was nice, and the crowd loved it. Like, the biggest reaction obviously came from the stand-on and the hydro. Everyone's left with a smile on their face. There was a lot of good conservation and education messaging. Everyone was totally into it. Kids were like engaged because it was fast-paced. Loved it. Got lots of notes. But I can't sit here, unfortunately, and just enjoy it because I have to go and see the bird show. And God knows when I'm going to be able to eat lunch.
America, like all 17 species on the coast still in existence, we can find these animals in Central and South America.
Faço um vídeo. Do you mind if I make a video?
Não sei se quer fazer uma catatua sulfúria. Is a lesser sulfur crested cockatoo. E podemos encontrá-la.
Eles nunca saem da gaiola, they never leave their cages. Não distraem nada, they don't mess up anything at all. São os verdadeiros anjos. Truly angels.
É verdadeiros anjinhos. Olha, e por acaso pode dizer as espécies desses anjinhos? Can you tell me the species of those little angels?
Olha, é uma arara azul e amarela e uma catatua, como nós vimos ainda agora.
Okay, so it's currently 12 o'clock and the pirate show is at 12:30, and then straight after the pirate show at 12:30 is the sea lion show at 1:30, and then I've got dolphin emotions at 3. So I was like, I'll go in and have, I don't know, do I go in and have something to eat now or do I go in and have something to eat after the sea lion show? I can't decide. I think after the sea lion show I'll have more time, and it's right next to where I need to do the meeting point, so I think I'll do that instead. So I'll maybe have a little walk around and see what I've missed, because I've only got 25 minutes until the pirate show. So let's have a little mooch and we'll see. There's a lot of oh, and the sea lion show is literally right here, so I can come out of the sea lion show, go and eat, and then go to dolphin emotion. Amazing. There's a lot of really cool things for kids as well. There's also like water parks and water slides, which I will not be partaking in today simply because I don't have time. But yeah, it's there's a lot to do. You'll definitely be kept busy if you visit. I already don't have a lot of battery left. Like, this camera's getting old. I need a new battery for it. But I was not expecting the backstage area of the seals and sea lions to be open to the public. This is cool. I really like this. So the stadium is over there, around the corner, where the show is. But you can see like the backstage pools all around here. This is really cool. It's like a little walkthrough. You've got the sea lions and the seals. They've got good shade. This is a really big area for them as well, look. Wow. Oh, I really like this. like the seal and sea lion show, putting their inappropriate use of kilt to one side. I've never seen grey seals in a presentation before and I liked it. I'm currently having lunch now. I just finished at the buffet and I have about 30 minutes until I need to go and do the dolphin encounter. So I think I'm going to go and do 2 of the walkthrough exhibits. I did the butterfly garden this morning and I think I'm going to go and do the Americas and the aquarium now. And then I'll head up to Dolphin Emotions. I have not been in a dolphin swim, like properly out of your depth swim, dolphin interaction type setting, I think since I worked in the Dominican Republic. Because everywhere I've worked since then, or visited, like if they've done a dolphin interaction, it's been like, you stay dry and the dolphin's in the water, kind of. So I'm actually really excited. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it'll be really fun. It'll just be weird to not be able to tell the trainer, hey, I'm a trainer too, or I was a trainer too. That'll be weird. But yeah, it'll be fun. Sun's kind of disappeared, which is a bit annoying. I was hoping, hopefully it gets a bit nicer later on, because I think when I get back to the hotel I'd really like to sit on the beach for a bit. But I'm going to try and save as much battery as possible because it's flashing. I just realised as I put this on, I haven't been in a long wetsuit since my last day at Killer Whale. Why am I all of a sudden emotional? We're in a wetsuit. So, finished the dolphin encounter. It was very lovely. It was really good. Like I said, I'm supposed to be a mystery guest today, so people aren't supposed to know who I am, but Katia, the trainer, did know who I was. So she was like, oh, you're the orca trainer, and I was like, shh. But I'll see them all tomorrow. It was good. My dolphin, or our dolphin of our group, was Apollo. He was big. He was 19 years old. She told me how much he weighed. I can't remember now, but he was big and dark and beautiful. I don't know what this is. I think, is this like a backstage area? Because there's pools in here. Not entirely sure, or maybe it's like a bad weather. It was a really big area. They have a lot of pools. I think they said they have 12 dolphins down there. I don't know, but tomorrow I go behind the scenes anyway, so you guys might get to see that in another vlog. But I'm heading back into the park now. I can hear the trainers. What do the trainers think? Can I spy on them? Yeah, that's definitely the backstage area of those dolphins, because they're doing some enrichment, which is lovely. Yeah, like the group was well done, the education was well done beforehand. Everything was safe and good for the dolphins. They were being variable. They had a bee point active during it. Yeah, it was very good. And now I'm basically going to head out, get the photos, and then get back to the hotel. And I'm really, really, really disappointed in the weather. Like, it's so cloudy now all of a sudden, and I wanted to go down and revise my presentation for tomorrow on the beach. I hope it clears up, otherwise I'm not going to be able to do that. But I can at least be thankful that I went to the beach this morning. That's who hired me to work right now. That is the man, he's a lot older now obviously, who came up to me at the EAM conference, completely shocking me, a man of his generation, with his business card and went, I want you to teach me how to improve my social media. Massive respect.